it's that time again. We have Amazon Prime Day deals out there. There are some gems in the rough here, but overall there's not a great selection currently. Will that change throughout the next 3 or 4 days? I'm not sure, but there are some hidden gems here, one of which I think are Bulova. I know some of you don't love paying $200 for a quartz watch. I totally get that. If that's not your thing, move on. But these Bulova watches are good. I am particularly fond of them. I live in New York. They have a beautiful factory office here in the New York area. They're very much steeped in our history, so I do love them as a brand, and I do think these are very nicely and well made watches. I don't think you'll ever go wrong with buying a Bulova, even though they are quartz. Trust me, they're still great. Moving on, we got Citizen, another watch that is basically a quartz watch. EcoDrive tech is cool. This watch, though, is a little bit different. The sale is not incredible. It's not a huge markdown. I get that, but I don't think you're going to go wrong with these, and it's potentially worth looking into. And I just have a soft spot in my heart for any watches that are on very nice made rubber straps. This watch I know nothing about, but I am a huge fan of this design. As you guys know, there are a ton of different colorways. It might be worth taking a $23 gamble on this if you live in the US and you can get this. If it's overseas, I'm not sure how much more money this will cost, but I don't know anything about this brand, Best Kang. That doesn't even look like what's written on the face of the watch, though, so this is a big mystery to me. If anyone knows anything about these in general, let me know, because I do want to look a little more into these, but Yunyang is potentially the name of the brand. Not sure. Sterling. I know some of you guys hate these. Some of you guys look at them like Invicta. If you hate Invictas, you're also going to hate the next watch too. But this is also a quartz watch. I'm seeing a trend here that there are not a lot of mechanical watch options in this current Prime Day, which makes sense. But with the tariffs going on, we're all kind of stuck looking at Amazon for watches. And this Sterling Depth Master is not a bad watch. There are different colors. This also comes, I believe, on a rubber strap. I think I reviewed that. There's some other level of strap that you can get with this watch. So I do think these are cool. $54, you really can't go wrong with that. It's not a bad watch. If you like the design, if you like the way it looks, give it a try. Obviously, then we got Invicta. This is the Pro Men's Diver, but the face has some detail on it. It's got a little like hammerhead shark on it, which is kind of cool. For $30, this is just a quartz beater. Wear this in the summer, go swimming with it, go to the pool with it, vacation with it. It's not a bad look. Amazon now also tells you how to style it. You can buy shorts that cost more than the watch itself, which is interesting, but I know these are a contested hot topic, but Invictas are really not that bad, especially when you can get them for $30, and at that price point, you can just wear the absolute crap out of this thing. Next up, though, the Timex Men's Ironman. This is a standard watch in the world of horology. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. $40 is not a terrible price for it. You could definitely get it cheaper throughout the year, but right now it's sitting at around $50 list normal price, so you're saving about $8 on it. If you're a runner, if you're an athlete, if you're somebody who just wants to celebrate a watch that you can see on a lot of the wrists of marathon runners, Ironmen, Olympians, this is a cool watch to look into. And there are also a ton of other options here in colors. I really think this one's kind of cool. That's the last watch I found. A little bit of a bonus, though, is this watch box. This looks like a good deal for $100. You can store 12 watches in it. It has a case for your straps and for everything else, other bands, everything you just want to store in there. It looks like it locks also. I don't know anything about this band, Rothwell. I've seen them somewhat promoted recently. If you guys out there own one or have had experience with one of these, some of these colorways are really kind of cool, and I think they would really pop on a desk or your bed stand. But yeah, that's what Amazon's got this year. It's not incredible. As you can see, there are some other things, like this is kind of like a Rolex ripoff. That's cool. It's not on sale for Prime Day, though. You can kind of filter by Prime Day deals and see some of those, and there are things out here that are kind of cool, but all in all, it's more of the usual. A lot of Citizens, a lot of Bulovas, a lot of Benyars, and some of these Nebosis. But yeah, if you guys are finding other great deals out there, let me know. Shoot me a message, and let's compare and see what else is out there, because tariffs are really kind of killing these things at the moment, and AliExpress is still expensive. So if you're finding watches that are cool and cheap, let me know.